Impact Wrestling presents Against All Odds. Live June 9th on Impact Plus and Fight.
Might have taken just half a second too long to get going there. The Cannibal saw it coming, able to counter. But speaking of counters, great one there by Trin.
Sunset flip, shoulders down, trying to turn it around.
Wait.
Look out, there it is! Starstruck!
Is this gonna be enough? And it is!
Evans taps out to Trinity.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Trinity!
Trinity endures the Cannibal Savannah Evans tonight on Access TV.
Notch up another one for Trinity. In her run here in Impact Wrestling, you know she's only got stars in her eyes.
Trinity continues to win here at Impact.
Now, I said that I would be waiting on the other side for whoever walked out of Under Siege as the champion. Well, here I am. I'm waiting.
Trinity calling out the Knockouts World Champion, Deonna Purrazzo.
Careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. And the Virtuosa makes her presence known, looking ravishing as always, entering the Impact Zone in style, and of course draped with the Knockouts World title.
Funny how things come back around. Trinity's first night here in Impact Wrestling, introducing herself to our world, and out to greet her was Deonna Purrazzo. So it was then, as it is now. Purrazzo still the Knockouts World Champion following Under Siege.
Thank you so much for being patient. But it looks like I'm the one you've been waiting for. After Under Siege, I am still the Knockouts World Champion, the Virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo. And look, when you're the champion, everybody wants something from you. So please, I'm sure you have a question, there's something you want. Indulge me.
Oh yes, I do have a question. And I don't want to take up too much of your time. So that question is, how about you and me at Slammiversary for the Knockouts World Championship?
Let's dance.
Oh, there's the challenge. I'd love to see it.
And now Evans and Shaw assaulting Trinity and Purrazzo from behind.
I mean, we know since day one when Trinity walked in here, Giselle Shaw has taken exception to it. Oh, God! What?
Jay Vidal just decked Deonna Purrazzo with that purse. I mean, the hell's in that purse?
Yeah, Purrazzo went right down. There's got to be something. What the hell is that?
Oh, now Vidal.
Out goes Vidal.
Launch out of the ring. Trinity going after Evans. Oh, now look at this
Look
Shaw.
out.
Oh, with that purse. What in the hell's in that thing?
The quintessential diva showed up with a plan here tonight. That's for damn sure.
Oh, now Shaw.
Hold up.
Wait a minute. Here comes Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace backing up Trinity and Purrazzo.
Levels Jay Vidal on the floor there now, disposing of Savannah Evans.
All right, Jordynne Grace assaulting Evans now. All the frustration following Under Siege.
God.
And Shaw cracking Grace in the back of the head with that handbag.
And now, looking to make an example of Jordynne Grace.
Oh, the denouement.
Tom, she's not done. Barking orders. Shaw wants more.
Oh, and another knee strike to the face. Grace is defenseless.
Get her up! Get her up!
She's still not done.
Oh, come on, not again. Jordan Grace can't defend herself. Oh, enough of this! Shaw with a third denouement.
Emphasis on top of emphasis on top of emphasis.
Do you see that? Raise my hand. This is what you get.
Do you know who I am? Nah, I don't need an introduction. You know exactly who I am. I'm Bully Ray, and I am by far the most hated man in this company and the entire wrestling business today. My entire career, I have been putting people through tables. There is nobody better in the wrestling business, past, present, or future, who is better at putting people through tables than me. I have put men through tables. I have put women through tables. I've put old ladies through tables. I've put owners of companies through tables. I put the president of Impact Wrestling through a table. But when you really piss me off, when you really get under my skin, I light that table on fire. And Scott D'Amore, yeah, you pissed me off and you got under my skin and I burned you to a crisp. I gotta be honest, Under Siege was one of the greatest nights of my wrestling career, if not my life. It brought me great pleasure in lighting Scott D'Amore on fire. Here's the way it's going down in the next few weeks and the next few months, because you ain't getting rid of me. You see, Josh Alexander ain't here. Oh, because he hurt his arm. And Tommy Dreamer ain't here because at the end of the day, nobody cares if Tommy Dreamer is around or he's not around. But I'm still standing. I'm going on to Against All Odds, the 8-4-1. I'm going to win it. And then I'm going on to Slammiversary, where Bully Ray becomes the 3-time Impact World Champion.
Under Siege was one hell of a night. And I loved every bit of what you and I did to Scott D'Amore. But let me make it abundantly clear, Bully. The only reason that happened is because I allowed it to.
Say it again.
Bully Ray, I allowed you. I know that's very hard for you to hear for the first time. Oh.
Shut up. You don't allow me to do anything. I've been in this business for 30 years. I don't need somebody like you telling me that you allowed me to do something, Macklin. I will do what I want. You know what? You're the world champion. This is your ring. This is your place. You're right. I'm wrong. You allowed me.
Good, Bully. Good. I'm glad you're coming to your senses. You know what? You know what also happened at Under Siege? You acknowledged that I am the world champion just like you did then. But you also raised my hand and showed every single person that I am the man around here. That's what the world saw. But you know what the world is also saying? What if, Bully? What if Bully Ray and Steve Macklin continue to do what they did on that night as a team? What if? But, Bully, there is a but. I love that what if, but there is a but, because if you do go on at Against All Odds and win that #1 contendership, and you do go to Slammiversary, I am more than happy to be your opponent.
You know, I heard a lot of what ifs, I heard a lot of buts. The fact is, you aren't the #1 contender to the World Championship. I am. Another fact, you aren't walking out of Against All Odds World Champion. I am.
You know something? Time out. Normally, I would take this opportunity to verbally bury you. Shred you to pieces on the microphone like nobody else can. Beat you down verbally with this stick right here. But I can't. Because whether you like me or hate me, you know that I am one of the most honest people in the entire wrestling industry. That is what we refer to as a great professional wrestler. You are what other wrestlers aspire to be. Sometimes when I'm walking around the locker room, I see some of the younger talent watching Alex Shelley matches. You're not mentioned in the same breath as some of the other great pro wrestlers in the world, but you should be. The Motor City Machine Guns and Team 3D tore the houses down in Impact Wrestling. You are just as important as him and him as you, but there was always something special about Alex Shelley. But you're not happy with that. You're not happy being one of the best who never could really cut it and win the big one. And I know that bugs the hell out of you, Alex. I know that that really gets under your skin. That as great of a wrestler as you were and are, a guy like you could never win the world championship.
You know, Bully, I just gotta say something. All this crap coming out of your mouth right now sounds very familiar to me. I don't know if you remember, but 10 years ago, you said all that same stuff to me. And do you remember what happened 10 years ago? Yeah, 10 years ago, I beat you for the Impact World Championship. That's what happened.
And 1 month later, I won my championship back.
As much as I love going down memory lane here, hey, relax. There's a lot of truth here, but as much as I love going down memory lane, do not think for 1 second, Shelly, and against all odds, that I am overlooking you. The way I see it, you're overlooking me. You think just because he says he's gonna go after the X Division title, and then you have nothing better to do, that you're gonna go on to win my Impact World title?
No chance.
Just with a sly comment, such a naive and arrogant comment, after the 2 years that I put in the work, after the 2 years of proving every single person wrong that I have ever had to deal with by becoming the champion. What makes you think that you can beat me?
I think what he's really trying to say is, do you think you can beat him?
Yep.
Yep. Yep is all you have. After 20 years of Alex Shelley proving to the whole world of exactly what Bully just said, that you are one of the best professional wrestlers in the world. Yep.
Yep.
Alex, let me remind you that against Josh Alexander, when you had the shot at this title, what happened? You dropped the ball again. So at against all odds, what makes you think it's gonna be any different against me?
Because quite frankly, Steven, you're no Josh Alexander. And I know just as much as all these people know, and deep down you know, if Josh Alexander had never gotten hurt, you would have never touched this. Bully, I don't know what you're laughing about over there. Last time I checked, Josh Alexander beat your ass too. Actually, I'm sorry. He didn't just beat your ass, he made you tap out.
Well, it sounds like everything is set for Against All Odds, but what about tonight? Well, it seems like we have unfinished business from Under Siege, and the way I see it, the two of you, the two of us, how about we have a tag team match right here tonight?
Take this.
You know what? You're right. Entirely too much talking, not enough wrestling. We should wrestle. We should fight. That is the first great idea I have heard from you in your entire career. You want to do it? Let's do it. Not tonight.
Same in denying. Whoa, but Webster lands on his feet.
Oh, and a back elbow. There's a tag made by Andrews.
Great teamwork here from Subculture.
Oh, turned it into a Falcon Arrow of sorts. Oh, and a kick out by Sabin.
Look at great urgency from Mark Andrews here. Telling Webster get back to his feet here. We got to finish this thing off.
Oh, trying to set up. Oh, and Shelley denying the 2-on-1 attempt by Subculture.
Shelley back into the fray, saving things for the Motor City Machine Guns.
Oh, nice job, the assistant neck breaker there. And look at Sabin hold on.
Sabin back to his feet with Andrews. Oh!
Magic killer. Cover by Sabin. Oh, and Webster breaks up the pinfall.
Right in the nick of time. And that's what makes a tag team, always having your partner's back.
Heck of a matchup here between the Guns and Subculture. Webster dumped outside by Shelley.
And now it's Mark Andrews left alone in the ring with both members of the Motor City Machine Guns.
Now rushing across the ring. There goes Sabin. Oh, and Shelley, high impact there.
Andrews was able to move Sabin, but did not get out of the way for Shelley. And now Sabin up top.
Going up top for a doomsday drop kick. Wait a minute. Andrews popped right back up. Oh, and a headbutt by Webster.
Back in the fray.
Oh! Double headbutt. And now Subculture targeting Sabin.
Fast and Furious here in the main event.
Sabin able to break through.
Takes out both members of Subculture. Guns back in the advantage, but being pushed to their limits by Andrews and Webster.
Oh! Sabin and Shelley going after Andrews in the corner. Now's the time for Cradle Shock. Oh, the Stun Dog Millionaire!
And that certainly
Tag!
stuns Sabin. In comes Webster.
Now Webster. Oh, he was thinking about the 630 senton.
Able to roll out of it though. Sabin fighting for his life here.
Oh, Sabin doubles over Webster. Shot there to Andrews. He's thinking about the Tornado DDT.
Denied though by Subculture. Shelley back in for the save here. Again, that's some classic Guns right there.
Beautiful cutter by Chris Sabin.
And now you see Shelley. You see the eyes of Sabin. They are feeling it.
Oh!
Andrews though wants to save it for his team.
Oh, look at this inverted atomic drop. Sabin takes out the footing. Shelley with the setup and the low drop kick. Classic boys from Detroit.
The Guns are rolling. Can they keep it rolling? Setting up here.
Dart bomb. Cover. Shelley and Sabin rolling towards against all odds.
Here are your winners, the Motor City Machine Guns!
Are we looking at the next X Division champion and Chris Sabin? Are we looking at the new Impact World champion and Alex Shelley?
Wrapping it up here. Looking for that backpack driver. No.
Oh, and Yuya turns it around on Edwards. Oh, now the double underhook. Nice job there by Uemura.
Uemura going up top, looking to capitalize here.
Now Alicia Edwards is up on the apron, trying to slow up Yuya, and does enough to distract Uemura to help Eddie Edwards get back in this.
Ride or die indeed. Stand by your man no matter what.
Well, now look at Edwards going all the way to the top here with Yuya Uemura.
Oh, look out below. The top of the top.
On a superplex by Edwards.
Uemura bouncing off the canvas there. And you see him now writhing in pain. Edwards ready to put this one away.
And now Edwards, oh! Maybe he was thinking about the Boston Knee Party, but a beautiful drop kick by Yuya.
The resilience of Uemura and the strength.
Slamming Edwards down, but Yuya knows he's not done yet. He's got to pour it on.
To come back from that superplex and fire up like this is heart beyond belief from Uemura.
Uemura going to the top turnbuckle. He loves this crossbody. Oh, and a knee by Edwards.
Right to the ribs.
I was trying to set up Yuya for a Tiger Driver. Got it. Shoulders down. Edwards. Oh, he can't put him away.
And Alicia on the outside in disbelief.
And now Edwards, Boston Knee Party. Cover. Edwards takes out Uemura.
Here is your winner, Eddie Edwards!
You may not like the way he does it, but Eddie Edwards in his own way, just taught a lesson to Uemura that he didn't have what it takes to get it done tonight. Look out!
Oh, now Alicia jumping on Kazarian.
Trying to get emboldened. Oh, God, hey, come on, that's the man's wife.
Alicia jumped on Kazarian, come on.
Right after Kazarian took a cheap shot on Eddie Edwards on
Eddie
the
Edwards
ramp.
deserved that. And he put his hands on Kazarian first, come on.
For coming out here, giving a kid like Yuya Uemura a great match, a great lesson, and to be repaid like that by Kazarian. Come on.
Eddie Edwards, an example of a toxic presence in the locker room. Frankie Kazarian putting Edwards in his place. Going to the top turnbuckle. Jody with a cannonball off the top.
And Threat has turned the momentum in this entire matchup around.
Oh! Now launching Luna into the middle rope. The Wild Child is feeling it. Here she comes. Oh! Oh, look, again, Danny Luna, she did her homework.
Using her strength here.
Oh, and Luna trying to keep Jody Threat there at bay. Well scouted.
And look out the
Oh! Cover! Oh, and a kick out by Luna.
Luna landing high on the shoulders and neck there. Just driven, spiked into the mat there by Jody Threat.
Great matchup here in London, Ontario, Canada. The knockouts continue to show out this evening. Now Threat stop right to the back of the neck of Danny Luna, who refuses to go away.
That's the toughness of Luna to withstand this assault.
Oh! That looked like assault.
It was just a second of hesitation there on the part of Threat. Luna takes advantage.
Power bomb stacks him up, cover, no, and a kick out by Threat.
And that's the resilience of the Wild Child.
And Danny Luna, another huge lariat. Cover, Threat able to kick out.
And Luna getting a little bit frustrated here, not able to put it away with those nasty lariats. Meanwhile, Jody Threat, I was gonna say, she's got to recover here, get her wits about her.
Extremely physical matchup here between Danny Luna and Jody Threat. Up on the shoulders.
Wait.
Oh, Threat able to get out of it. Great counter. Oh, a straight right.
Now looking for, there's the German suplex.
Finally able to get it. Danny Luna prevented it earlier on in the matchup.
Now looking to load Luna up
Whoa.
here. Oh, baby.
Look at this. Up on the shoulders.
Oh, could she be going for this? I've seen her hit this on the Independent C. That's the F-bomb, baby. And that's it.
Here is your winner, Jody Threat.
The toughest test for Jody Threat since arriving here in Impact Wrestling, but Threat wins.
Great effort from Luna, but it's Threat who comes out on top yet again.
Plenty more for Subculture. They take on the Motor City Machine Guns later tonight. Oh, now look at Black Taurus. Not going into the matchup, but levels both Chris and Callahan.
Look at Steve still bent nearly in half back there. Whoa! Almost risen from the dead there by Taurus.
Oh, look out, look out, look out. Crazy Steve launched into Callahan and Chris.
And an early barrage from Decay has been very impressive so far.
A lot of tag team action this evening. Still to come, a first-time ever dream match. The Motor City Machine Guns will face Subculture. I cannot wait for that. Getting a little taste of the tag team ranks right now.
A little bit of a miscue there on the part of Decay from Crazy Steve, and now allowing the boys of OVE to take over.
And now Kristen Callahan. What did Crazy Steve up on the shoulders of Black Taurus? What are they thinking here?
We get a chicken fight. No, not quite.
Chris Cutter!
Boy.
Cover by Callahan. OVE beats Decay.
Here are your winners, Jake Chris and the Death Machine, Simi Callahan.
Just like that, some unique offense from Callahan. And wait, hold
Oh my
up
God,
now.
look at this. Khan on the left side of your screen. Angels and Diener. The big monster Khan is in the ring.
They don't know it. There it is. There's the realization. They're in there with a monster.
The 300-pounder levels OVE.
You talked about Diener not being done
Oh!
with Callahan. It looks like the design are just getting started.
Now Angels and Khan attacking Callahan. Diener says more.
This is on you!
Diener sends barking orders left and right.
And now Diener with the antidote.
Your fault! Your fault, Sammy! Your fault!
Oh, wait a minute, running down to the ring, Rick Swan, who teamed up with Kristen Callahan against the Design at Under Siege.
But Swan, just a hair too late and a buck too short to stop the destruction to Chris and Callahan.
The damage has been done, however, by the Design. I asked before this match got underway, what would be the fallout from Under Siege? Diener and the Design far from finished with Callahan.